Welcome back to another Langmuir Systems Fusion 360 tutorial video. In this video, we'll be covering moving, copying, and scaling your sketches. To demonstrate these functions, we'll be using a project file downloaded from the Langmuir Systems project library. To import the file into our project, we'll first create a new sketch and then use the insert command to insert the DXF. If you're interested in more information about inserting this and other file types into Fusion 360, please see our other video. When you are trying to move, copy, or scale features in your sketches, you need to be in the Edit Sketch mode. So if you're out of the sketch mode, just right-click on the sketch and hit Edit. One problem you'll likely run into when importing files and artwork is Fusion 360's automatic origin coincident constraint. You'll see here I am unable to move the sketch features, but I am able to spin it around the origin. To solve this problem and move your features freely, you'll need to right-click on the origin and choose Delete Constraint. And this will allow you to move your features around the sketch. The easiest way to move sketch features around in Fusion 360 is simply to highlight the entire feature and click and drag it around your sketch. This is an imprecise process but can be useful in moving your elements around your sketch before dimensioning them. It can also be useful for nesting your parts before cutting. The Move command is available in the Modify drop-down in the toolbar, but it's one of the more commonly used functions in Fusion 360, so it's best to learn the hotkey for it, M. Hitting M brings up the Move Copy dialog box, with various methods of precisely moving your sketch features. If you already had the sketch features you'd like to move selected, they'll already be selected in this dialog box. However, if they aren't, select them now. Fusion 360 provides a number of move types which allow you to move your sketch features in different ways. Free moving, demonstrated here, allows you to both translate and rotate your sketch features. You can do this by clicking and dragging the move square, or by clicking and moving the arrows to move horizontally or vertically. You can also use the rotate wheel to spin your sketch selection around a pivot point. The Translate move type limits your selection move to just the up and down and left and right movements. The Rotate move type only allows spinning around a pivot point, and it allows you to choose the exact axis for that spin. For these different move types, you can either move the sketch selections with your mouse or enter values into the dialog box. Another way of accessing the Move dialog is by right-clicking and choosing Move Copy. In the point-to-point move type, you'll be moving a point in your selection to another specified point. So I'll draw another quick rectangle here to demonstrate that. I'll highlight my selection again and click M for Move. I'll choose the point-to-point move type and then select the origin point for my move and then the target point. And as you can see, Fusion 360 moves those 2 points together and moves the selected sketch features with it. The last move type is point to position, where you can specify an exact location for a point in your selection. I'll choose a point here in our sketch selection and move it to the origin point of our sketch. Next, we'll cover the copy and paste commands. To copy and paste part of your sketch, you can select it and hit Ctrl-C, or right-click and choose Copy. To paste your selection, you can either Ctrl-V in your keyboard or right-click and choose Paste. This brings up the Move Copy dialog box again and allows you to move your copy just as you would move the original. Hit OK and you've successfully copied your selection. Now I'll copy and paste using Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V, and you'll see the same dialog box pop up. And another copy of our key tray. The last method we'll cover in this video is the Sketch Scale command. In the Sketch dropdown, choose Sketch Scale. This brings up another dialog box where you can select the sketch feature you want to scale. Then you select a reference point, or a point from which to scale. After which you'll be able to click and drag your scale arrow or enter a scale factor in the dialog box. I'll double the size of this key tray. Scaling also works to shrink sketch selections by using a scale factor of less than 1. You'll see here I choose a factor of 0.5 for half the size. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.